So very recently, there was this new AI art image model released, and it's called Revy.art. In this video, I'm going to show you this application, this new model, and whether the premise right here is actually correct. This is a new model trained from the ground up to excel at prompt adherence, aesthetics, and typography. Sign up to experience a preview and stay in the loop on future releases from Revy, or from Rev, I guess. And I'm going to go to the app. I'm going to see and explore the things that this can generate, show you the different options, so you can decide for yourself if this is something you want to try. At the moment, this is still a free, or they offer you free credits to try it out. So this is the best time to actually test it out for yourself and see if it's the right fit for whatever you need. So I'm just going to hit go to app. And once I log in, this is what you'll be able, this is what you will be able to see. You can drag your images right here. So you can describe an image or drop one here, and it will build something related to that image. So over here, I put in an image of me and my friends that had just gone canoeing, and this is what was generated. As you can see, it does tend to change some of the ages of the people and all that, but overall, it's quite a good output. There's a dog sleeping here. There are some Pixar characters. And there's more of the robotic style type. 10 tasks AI can automate, save time, and make money. As you can see, the actual text that is on the images is on point. So 10 tasks AI can automate, boost productivity, save time, and make money. So that wasn't touched at all by myself. It was the way that output came about from the model. Unlike other models in the past, the text adherence is pretty good. So if you want something that can take whatever text you want and just give you the output you need, this was probably a good model to try. So once you hover over at the top here, you get create, explore, account, about. And over here, I have 84 free credits. So these are used before your paid credits. If you have fewer than 20 free credits, will top you back up to 20 every day. So this is a great thing as well. So every day you can get 20 new images you can generate. You can buy 500 credits for $5. So yeah, that's very cheap, at least at the moment. And yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of the settings section right here, or your account settings. Over here, we have a few options. So we have the dimensions of the image, 916, 23, 34, etc. We can choose how many images we generate with each prompt right here. One of the best features is this enhance on or off. So let's just test this out and get right into it. So let's say a man working late on his laptop at the office. And I'm going to put enhance off. I'm going to hit the create button, and we'll see the outputs that we get right here in a second. And this enhance off essentially doesn't add anything to your prompt. And the way to see this is, first of all, we've got those 4 images right here. So let's just open yellow guy here. If I click on him, first of all, I get the full page preview. If I go to edit prompt, we get the prompt that generated this guy right here. If I go choose one image and now choose enhance on, and I hit the create button, this will take this same image as the base image. And now it's going to edit the prompt to add additional pieces of information. So now, as you can see, there's a lot more happening in the background. We still get the guy, right? We still get the hands, which look quite okay. I mean, maybe if I had to be overly analytic about it, I might say that some of the bones right here look a bit funny, but you really have to zoom in and look at that. But here in the background, there seems to be some cabinet, seems to be like a monitor right here, a table with the different shadows, with the light here and the shadowy part here. So there's a lot more information. If I hit edit prompt, we now get that from a man working late in his office, we get all this created. So a businessman wearing a white dress shirt and a dark suit jacket sits at a wooden desk in a dimly lit office, illuminated primarily by the blue light from his laptop screen. So there's, potentially not so blue, but you can see this was really enhanced in order to give you a better output, which can work in your favor if you're looking, or if you don't want to go into that extra detail when it comes to your prompt. However, in some situations, it makes sense to have the edit prompt turned off if you don't want that additional layer of prompt being customized in different various ways. So It could work in your favor when it comes to this enhance on, or it could not if you want it to really stick to your prompt, right? And here you get the seed number. So if you, essentially all this means is that if you wanted to keep getting images that are based off this one right here, this would be the number that you would need to use. And you can change this number, as you can see, to whatever number you want. If I zoom out right here, first of all, I can download the image just by hitting the download button, and this will download the image right here. I can open this up, and there are no watermarks that can be seen on the image right there. I can favorite this image, I can flag it, or I can trash it, essentially. I can go back here, and I can do the same thing with any of these images here. So I can click on red guy here, I can hit edit prompt, and I see that this was generated based off my initial MN working late on his laptop at the office. Nice finger output here. So 1, 2, 3, and the thumb with one of the fingers hidden. There's the mug, there's the laptop, there's the blurred window, the blurred lamp there. So pretty good overall. Let's just try something else. So let's go to Google and let's type in, I don't know, painting. And I'm just going to let's grab the Mona Lisa. Copy. So yeah, let's just grab the Mona Lisa right here. I'm going to paste this in here. I'm going to go to create, actually paste this in here. And as soon as I do that, we get this processing image. This may take up to a minute. So now this is going to create an image that is based on the image that we just dropped into the prompt box there, which means that you can get any image similar to whatever image you want just by dropping it in the text box or input box right there. So this is now working on this. And as we can see, we got the people that seem to be taking pictures of the Mona Lisa. I like the level of detail here in the sense that they're all taking images of it. Maybe this one is a bit off, but it not only generated this right here, generated the people as well, and the images on their phones. And if we look at the original one, there were people taking images or taking pictures of the Mona Lisa. There was one guy. This guy seemed to be taking a selfie, but this essentially created its own version of this. And again, here I have the edit prompt. And as you can see, this captured or it created this prompt in order to be able to generate this image. Now, what you could also do is instead of staying with this default one, you could click on any of these like highlighted pieces of text. And this also gives you suggestions for alternatives right here. So instead of Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa, we could have Last Supper, Vitruvian Man, Lady with an ermine. Instead of iconic portrait, we could have a controversial artwork or forgotten tapestry. The visitors stand in a semicircular arrangement, in a straight line, a scattered formation, in a huddled group. So as you can see, you can quickly come up with various alternatives to this, illuminated by even artificial light, natural sunlight. So let's just change natural sunlight. Let's change to edit, let's leave it as painting. Let's change this to Last Supper. Displayed in its simple wooden frame, centered on a outdoor brick wall at the I don't know, at a let's just remove that part. An outdoor brick wall. The controversial artwork is illuminated by natural sunlight from above. In the foreground, a lone security guard holds up sketchbooks to photograph the artwork. Doesn't really make sense, but whatever. There are screens glowing in the harsh fluorescent light. The visitors stand in a straight line, approximately 6 feet from the painting, approximately 3 feet from the painting, with their backs to the camera. Hyper-realistic interior photography with dramatic chiaroscuro and a blurred motion throughout the frame. So let's try that. As you can see, I just went with what Rev suggested or offered as alternatives in order to create this image. So yeah, and here we get the new image that we had right there. Again, the prompt was that. We get a security guard holding up a sketchbook to document the artwork in bright daylight. So, as you can see, you can start off from a base image and then build on top of that. And blurred people in the background, great. So, it can quickly go from one thing to something else that is related, but not necessarily the same thing. So this is Revy.art. Again, it's free at the moment. In terms of text adherence, let's just try something like a caption with the words, let's do it, and the right emoji. Let's turn on enhance on. Let's hit create, and let's see what we get right here. It's also pretty fast, as you can see, that created that very quickly. So, I mean, it is very basic. So let's see what we get here. Did I turn? Maybe I didn't turn that on. Let's try this once more. I now have enhance on. Obviously, I can also specify the background as well and all that. So now we get better text. It did create that text correctly. And let's just create the text in a sort of funnel shape. The text must be in a funnel shape. So let's leave enhance on. Let's hit that. Let's see what we get. Okay, so now we got this. Let's do it. There's the basketball emoji. There's the funnel right there. And yeah, I mean, this just came from one simple prompt. And again, we can change it. So instead of a white rectangular image, we would go with a blue triangle, displaying bold green text, saying shoot now in a circular arrangement, followed by a green or a blue musical note emoji against a vibrant blue. So blue triangle. So let's go against a soft pink background. Text appears in a playful cursive while maintaining overlapping arrangement. Let's go with a geometric block against a, I think we said pink background, against the pink background. So let's hit create. And as you can see, you can quickly get into different arrangements and outputs just by changing a few things. So now I have shoot now. We have the pink backdrop, the blue background right there, the musical note. So it did follow what we said very closely. And it all started with this simple prompt right here, which is a caption with the words let's do it and the right emoji. So pretty happy with the results right here. You can obviously download this, put it into Canva or any of your favorite image editing software, and then make further modifications as well. But considering that this all came from one simple prompt and that you can generate multiple images, enhance on or off, and at the moment this is all for free, I think that's a pretty good argument for trying and testing the software. So let me know what you think below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe as well so you don't miss any future videos, and I'll speak to you in the next one. Cheers.